You're not broke. You're just comfortable dying. There's a version of poverty that doesn't look like poverty. It looks like a steady paycheck. Health insurance, a car that works, a savings account that says emergency fund, but really means I'm scared, and this number makes me feel less scared. It looks like stability, and that's why it's so dangerous, because you can spend 20 years in it without ever feeling like something is wrong. The lights stay on, the bills get paid. Nobody around you is alarmed. But somewhere around year 10, a quiet question starts appearing, usually at night, usually when you can't sleep. Is this it? Marcus was 37, government contractor, good benefits. He hadn't missed a rent payment in 8 years. By every external metric, he was doing fine. But fine was the problem. Fine is the word people use when they've stopped believing things can be good. It's the word that comes out when someone asks, "How are you?" And you're not willing to say what's actually happening, which is that you feel like your life is something that's happening to you, not something you're building. Marcus had been waiting his whole adult life for some signal that it was safe to want more, some permission, some sign that the moment was right. It never came. Because the signal you're waiting for isn't coming, not from outside. It doesn't work that way. The men who build something different from what they were handed don't wait for permission. They do something much harder. They look at what they've been doing and ask whether it's actually working. Not whether it pays the rent, but whether 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they'll be proud of where it led. Marcus did that calculation one evening. He took his monthly income, subtracted his expenses, and looked at what was left. Then he asked, what does this actually buy me? Not stuff. What does it buy in terms of time, in terms of options, in terms of who I'll be at 50? The answer was uncomfortable. It bought him more of the same, more fine, more waiting, more of the low-grade anxiety that comes from knowing that if anything changes, a layoff, a health issue, a recession, he has nothing he built himself to fall back on. He had job security. He had zero personal security. That distinction matters more than most men realize. Job security means someone else decided to keep paying you. Personal security means you've built something that doesn't require anyone else's approval to continue. Marcus had confused one for the other for almost a decade. Here's the pattern underneath all of this, the one that most men in stable employment carry without ever naming it. The salary defines the maximum, not the minimum. It should work the other way. Your income floor should be what you have now. Your ceiling should be what you're building toward. But when every month ends roughly the same way, when the money comes in and goes out and nothing changes, the brain starts filing this amount under "this is what I'm worth." Not consciously, automatically. The same way your nervous system learns to not notice a smell after you've been in a room for an hour. You stop noticing the ceiling, and then you stop looking for the door. Marcus didn't quit his job. That's not the point. The point is that he stopped treating his paycheck as evidence of what he deserved and started treating it as a starting point. That shift, from ceiling to floor, changes the questions you ask, and different questions lead to different years. The Free Your Mind kit exists for men who've hit this realization, or can feel it approaching, not to motivate you, to diagnose you. The ebook, The 5 Patterns Keeping You Trapped, maps the invisible agreements you've made with limitation. The stability cost calculator turns the abstract into numbers you can actually look at. The reprogramming audio works in the layer where your automatic patterns live, before conscious thought. $9 USD, lifetime access. Link in the description. You're not broke, you're comfortable. And comfort, unchecked, is the slowest way to waste a life.